Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Hare Krishna. We welcome all of you to Paratattva Studio in Sri Mayapur Dham. So, Diwali is approaching, Govardhan Puja is approaching. So, what is Diwali? What is Govardhan Puja? We think that, of course, this is just some ritualistic festivals where you do some rangoli, do some this and that. Oh, yeah, devotees, we don't need them. How much spiritual significance are there with Diwali, with Dhanteras? We think that Dhanteras is just for people who are not devotee, people just buy gold and all. So how does it connect to spiritual life? We will listen to that from a very special personality today. Her Grace Gandhari Mataji. So Mataji was born and brought up in East Africa. She was born in Kenya and brought up in Uganda. And then she shifted to UK where she got married and she got her kids there. For 10 years she stayed there. Then she shifted to Canada, stayed for 30 years. Then again came back to UK, stayed for 10 years. Now since last 4 years she shifted to Mayapur Dham and now she is a Mayapur Vasi, Mayapur resident. And she's really active. You can see her all around Mayapur. If you are in Mayapur, you can see Mataji at this elderly age. She has an electric vehicle. She herself drives it, goes all around Mayapur, goes to all the way to Nirdaya, and she cultivates spiritual classes for children there. The local Dhambasi children. She teaches them, feeds them prasadam, and trains them to all kinds of things, and connects devotees. She's enthusiastic all the time. And she has a wonderful book. Can you, Mataji, show us the book Diwali, the festival of lights, reasons and rituals? Wonderful. Why you do Diwali Bhai Dooj, like brother and sister, what they should do, Naraka Chaturthi, about Narakasur, and Dhanteras and various things about Lord Validaityaraj Puja. All the festivals are there in this few days, 3-4 days. See,
festival season.
Specifically, festival season is there, but specifically this 4-5 days, Dhanteras, Diwali, all these 3-4 days is there, very important, significant and relevant. So Mataji, first of all, you were born and brought up in Africa. You stayed in Canada 30 years. You stayed in UK. Almost all your life you spent in outside India. Just last 4 years you are in India. So how come you know about Diwali and this Rangoli? Mataji brought all these things you see, but prasadam and these are different things. And this culture, how can you get the training and this learning about this culture?
Thank you for asking this wonderful question, because I'm very indebted to my parents. Because whoever went and left India, they came to East Africa and they made little India there. Each city had 5 to 7 temples, and they brought the whole culture, spirituality. It was like India, but even cleaner. Sorry.
Better India.
It was so nice, And then not only that, but the locals were engaged because the Indians maintained the commerce. So then the locals were supporting them. And so all Indian families celebrated all festival, but in an authentic way. So I grew up there, so I learned all these things. And then I met Srila Prabhupada's books. Srila Prabhupada was in London in 69.
69.
So he was in the same Rath Yatra. I went to that. And then I used to go to Bury Place.
And then you
69.
met Srila Prabhupada there?
Yeah, in the Rath Yatra I was there. And then I got Srila Prabhupada's books. And then whatever I learned in a young age where my parents were celebrating, it's all there in the Srimad Bhagavatam. So then I put those things together, because reading Bhagavatam was eye-opening. Everything is in there, And then devotee have this misconception that, it is for karma kanda, these are rituals. How does it help us? But they are actually very scientific. And that's why my aim is to share this widely, so people can understand and revive the culture. Otherwise, what is in India? How do they celebrate Diwali abhi? Abhi aap bataiye, kya karte hain?
It's like we know what is going on in Delhi. It's like they play the card games and gambling and just drinking wine and smoking and illicit affairs, all kinds of things. Diwali. Now we see that culture in India is how deteriorating, and what are we leaving for our next generation? At least we people who, those at least who were born before 2000s, at least you saw something. But now those who are being born now, what are they seeing? At least,
So
at least you see all this from your parents. So
yeah, I'm very fortunate.
yeah,
That's why
fortunate.
I was thinking. So I have 1,000 books, so you can order them and read
Yeah.
about this. They all have very scientific reasons. So this is called Diwali season. Even though we call it like it's a 5 main days, but the preparation starts 1 month ahead. And to tell you the truth, in Trinidad, Caribbean, where the Indians were taken from India, there they're still celebrating for 1 month the festival, where they do the cleansing of the house like Gundicha Marjan. So you get rid of negativity from previous year and do all the Maha cleanup of your house, of your shops, of the streets, the repainting, everything, because Lord Ramchandra is coming. Just like Jagannath is coming to Gundicha, here Lord Ramchandra is coming. And Srila Prabhupada says we have to bring Ram Rajya. So we have to bring this. Another thing I can explain to you, that all these things are in Srimad Bhagavatam. When Krishna enters Mathura, Dwarka, Lord Ram comes to Ayodhya, and Prithu Maharaj comes. All these are explained. They have water pots, right, with unbroken grains,
Unbroken grains.
and scented water everywhere, rangoli, diya, right? And this is Toran. These have very significance. It's mentioned in Chaitanya Charitamrita, where Numai was born under the neem tree. So some people have neem Toran, or that gets rid of negativity or stops the negativity from coming in. So these are very scientific reasons behind
In
that.
fact, we see in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu when he was getting married, that time also.
Yeah.
Lots of like festivities, all these cultural aspects are really we can see. In fact, so rich
Yeah.
it was. Nowadays it's just okay. In fact, like we can see Mataji brought these lamps, wonderful, beautiful decorated lamps. But nowadays people have electric lamps. It comes on Amazon. You can buy electric lamps. They offer it.
No, so we have to bring back this culture. Like I said, with Diya, it's uplifting. Its scientific reason is it helps with the eyes, but actually it means reviving your knowledge, your connection with God. You see, there is Tamasoma Jyoti Gamaya.
Yeah.
Don't stay in darkness, come to light. That is the aphorism in Vedas also,
Vedas,
right?
yeah.
So that's what, in fact, many people, they explain Diwali like that, victory of good
Victory
over
of
evil.
light, victory of
Good over
good
evil.
over the evil.
So the main thing is obviously Lord Ramchandra coming back on Diwali day, and then next day is Govardhan Puja, where Krishna killed so many demons and even killed the pride of Lord Indra, and he lifted the Govardhan hill. So this is why it's very important to understand the scientific reasons. Now with Rangoli, you see, these next 5 days they do that. They used to do that in India, but in South India they do it every day, the whole year. Why? There's so many scientific reasons behind that. Right? One is like just simply looking at the beautiful thing, it's uplifting, beautiful design. Second is that they are actually representative of yantras. So in the West, they call this sacred geometry. Sacred geometry is based on Sri Yantra. And Sri Yantra, is actually has the vibration of Om.
Om.
Yeah, can you imagine how scientific that is? So different yantras also in the 3D form have, different mandalas have yantras in the 3D form. And the yantras are there with the correct mantras invoke the devtas, right? And higher beings. So this is the purpose behind that. That you are inviting Lakshmi Devi to your house, Lord Ramchandra. So you have different yantras for them. Remember, we have the four instruments of Lord Vishnu: Shankh, Chakra, Gada, Padma. So they make Rangoli in that shape. And the color is also balancing all your organs and the chakras. So many scientific reasons. So they do it. Another one is repaying the debts to all living entities. So they are one living entity that doesn't come out in the sun. So we use rangoli with the flour, rice flour, mung bean flour, turmeric. So when they eat this, they become satisfied. Not like in the present day, they make all this from the glass, artificial chemical colors. That's harmful. No, you get sinful reaction for that. So get real rangoli color, do your rangolis, light your divas, bring joyfulness, happiness, and celebrate all these 5 days of different avatars of
Is
Lord
this
Krishna.
Rangoli only for this Diwali, or other times also people can do it?
No, as I said, in South India, they do it every day,
Every
even
day.
now. And it helps with your brain. It actually stimulates. So you won't ever have a dementia, you know. So transcendental movement
Wow.
of Mahesh Yogi, they have done so much research on this. That simply by looking. So there is a permanent rangoli in the house and daily rangoli outside.
Yeah.
So we have to bring this culture. Like I said, when I went to Dubai, every Indian home would have a toran and a rangoli outside. So you know this is an Indian home, you know. So we request everybody to please bring back and revive the culture. Why? Because now, by Srila Prabhupada's mercy, this Govardhan Puja and Diwali is celebrated all over the world. See, we started here in North America, then now it's going all over the world. But in India, people are playing Taj. Taj. Whereas in Tasmania, Alaska, Europe, you know, they will have Rangoli and Diya and Festival of Lights like the way it should be.
Wow.
So also like this Nasta you give, and it's Goswami's 3 instructions of what?
Dadati Pratigrihati.
Yeah, 3 exchanges. So on that day also we actually make this full with all these different nasta.
Prasadam.
Share your prasad, because whatever you made nicely with the sweets and savories, and these last for a month. So you share, give in exchange, and you get gifts, and you touch
At
the
least those who cannot make it in our Mayapur, it's available. You can buy from Mahaprasadam,
Yeah.
or wherever you are there in ISKCON temples or there Govindas, you can find something. But best is that if you can make yourself.
Yeah, we make, because there are some unique ones that you make at home, and then you share it. Like Rupa Goswami said, we have to exchange, right? These gifts with the devotees. So it's a spiritual purpose, and then you have to buy gold. Why? Because it's life insurance, right? That's the purpose. Because it is not karma kanda. We use varnashram and bhakti together, makes it deva varnashram.
Deva Varnashram.
So it's a spiritual revival. Srila Prabhupada says revival of the culture, right? So this is one of the ways. So this is a spiritual festival. It's a festival season. So please imbibe this and pass it on to your children for next generation. And you can get the book with the numbers.
Yeah,
you can say.
we are putting Mataji's number also here, and we'll put our number also. So you can contact us, and we can send you the book wherever you are. So Mataji, will move forward to our next topics in this festival, like what is the significance of other festivals like Bhai Dooj,
Yeah.
brother, sister. What should brothers and sisters do?
Actually, we have performed a drama on that. So you want to do it next time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can drama we can show, but now what is the significance of?
Oh,
that
I
Mataji?
see. Okay, so first thing is, on Govardhan Puja, which is called the first day of the new year. The new year is the Vedic calendar, which we follow. Every Ekadasi is followed according to the Vedic calendar. Not just Ekadasi, every Tithi. So we are following Vedic calendar, which was started 2000 80.
80.
So we are in the year 2080 according to the Vedic calendar, which was started from King Vikramaditya. It's in Srimad Bhagavatam, who was a descendant of Lord Ramchandra. So this is called Vikram Savat.
Vikram Savant.
So Govardhan Puja is a New Year's Day when you go and pay obeisances to all your relatives and elders and get gifts. And also, of course, there is Govardhan Puja. Diwali is the Lakshmi Puja. You do Lakshmi because she came out from the ocean and she's reunited with Lord Vishnu, right? And then the next day after that is called Bhai Dooj. Bhai means brother, Dooj means he goes to visit his sister once a year to make sure she's happy. Because during her marriage time in the Vedic culture, he makes a promise by throwing grains in the fire, said, I make a promise that I'll take care of my sister in her need. So once a year, he goes to see if she's doing well, everything's fine in her family. If she needs any help, then he's there, supports, because the parents are now older, so it's his brother's duty. So it tightens the bonds among various relatives within the family. Just like we don't know what is the duty of a son towards the mother. We have to revise it. So I'm making videos about that. So this day, Yamraj went to Yamuna Devi and brought a gift. They were separated. So then she gave a blessing to every brother who visits his sister on this day, which is the second day after Govardhan Puja, and bring a gift. So he will not have untimely death or accidents. So that's an eternal blessing from Mother Yamuna.
Wow.
You know, so these are, like I said, scientific reasons, and rituals are very, very fun, plus beautiful, joyful.
Amazing.
So happy Diwali
Happy
to everyone.
Diwali to everyone. Wonderful. So, yeah, we can see that these are really, really significant. Spiritually also, it's not that we are devotee, we don't need to do all this. That's how Mataji was mentioning. Also, how in Vedic culture everyone is to do. Krishna came to Dwarka from Hastinapur. How Dwarka was, is decorated everything, and all this you see that kalash, this pot with the coconut, all these things you see in Bhagavatam. Lord Ram came to this. This is Diwali. Lord Ram returned back to Ayodhya. We see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got married, and so many other cultural aspects in Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavad. In Bengal, how culture was there. In Ayodhya, how culture was there in Treta Yuga. In Dwarka, in Mathura, how the culture was there. Hastinapur, during the time of Sri Krishna. So, and our acharyas, they were grihasthas, those who are in the family, householders. They also, different cultural aspects are there, definitely, different ways. So we can bring back those culture. Otherwise, in our family, our house, there we have TV, the big TV, big size, big screen TV. This is our culture. How big? Earlier they used to have big rangolis. Who can have bigger rangolis? But now we have who can have bigger TV and all these cinemas and movies and all these nonsense things. Whole family is sitting together, or maybe now they're not even sitting together to watch TV also. At least 10 years back, 20 years back, people used to sit together and watch TV at least. At least in there also some togetherness was there, but even not that also. Everybody has smartphone in their own rooms, and they watch everything on the Netflix and Prime and YouTube, everything just individually they have, and their games and everything is gone. Whole culture is gone, lost. So at least Mataji is fortunate that she learned all this from her parents. The culture was there, but like, in fact, those who were born, like I was born before 2000, that decade. But after 2000, those who were born, I don't know what culture they got, and who are taking birth now. Everything is lost, and future is.
We
Future is
can
very
win it
horrible.
by Prabhupada's mercy,
Yeah.
because he said we have to conquer the earth with the cultural conquest.
Cultural
He said,
conquest, wonderful.
conquest.
So definitely the ritual is there in Vedic culture. Lots of ritualistic aspects are there, but with ritual we have spiritual.
Yeah.
We have to understand the spirit. Like when we do Rangoli, what significance of this? We do this and that. Diwali, significance of this. So when we understand the significance of that ritual, it becomes spiritual. Otherwise, just simply ritual. Just do something without understanding. Even if someone do something ritualistically, okay. But if someone does it spiritually, understanding its purpose, how it's connected with Krishna. So all these festivals are really, really important. Diwali, now Damodar month is going on, how we offer lamp to Krishna. Offering is a festival of lamp, we say. And how Diwali time, it was, so Diwali, the significance, what Mataji mentioned, that it was to
Guide.
invite Lord Ram,
Hmm.
to welcome Lord Ram. So how are we preparing ourselves to welcome Lord Ram in our heart? That's the main importance of that. So thank you, Mataji, very much for kindly coming here, and such beautiful, amazing spiritual import you are sharing with us. We want to have you back again in our Paratattva studio, and we will bring Mataji back. We request Mataji to come again and have different topics. Mataji teaches Ayurvedic courses, natural immunity boosting, and how we can do natural healing, Ayurvedic cooking recipes, different things. Mataji is really, she is whole storehouse of knowledge about this Shastra and culture. Everything is really
By
amazing to
Prabhupada's
see.
mercy.
Yeah, by Prabhupada.
All by Prabhupada's mercy. Because I've been studying his books since 70.
So we are really
1970.
fortunate to have Mataji in Mayapur. We'll have regularly hearing from Mataji on different subjects and aspects. So please stay tuned with us in Paratattva English YouTube. We have Paratattva English, we have Paratattva Hindi YouTube also, and we have Paratattva only, that's Bengali. So different things we are trying to bring for all the devotees to spiritual and from Bhagavatam, from Shastra, and also cultural aspects, so that we can revive that cultural conquest and we can really
Revive.
progress in spiritual life.
Hare Krishna and
Hare
happy
Krishna.
Diwali.
Happy Diwali. So please contact us, those who want to get this book. Hare Bol.